Redevelopment of the ground begins in just 1 week's time, and it's a project set to see £5 million worth of local money used to create a brand new 2,000-seater capacity stadium. It's not very often we have footballing royalty, goalkeeping royalty in our midst. Tell us, why are you here today?
Well, we've been out all day today actually doing a lot of interviews, and we've just done a photo shoot for...
Finally, 6 games unbeaten now, Oxford United. It's not all doom and gloom, is it?
No, but we went on a run where we was unbeaten.
This is the first of a long line of new community projects outlined by Oxford City this week. The 2 sides behind me have just competed in a match to decide who will be crowned champions of Oxfordshire and therefore go on to play at the national finals in just 3 weeks' time. Of course, Oxford didn't get the right result, but all the sights and sounds of Bramall Lane must have brought it all flooding back.
Well, they made me welcome, and on the big screen they flashed my name.
When you concede a goal like that, does it feel like it might be one of those nights?
Sometimes, but I don't feel like...
This main stand was built over 80 years ago now, but with attendances up in recent months, the club's decided to rebuild for the future and hopefully entice more local fans. You're working pretty much on your own as a physio at Oxford United. I know you're part of a bigger team at Derby County. How are you finding that?
Big challenge. Yeah, it's quite hard work, particularly when the...
Chris's 0-0 draws go. That looked like a pretty good value from where I was sitting.
Well, good. I'm glad.
It was back in 2001 when Oxford and Swindon last played here at the Kassam Stadium. A singular Jefferson Louis goal in a second-round FA Cup match in front of the home end, which sent Oxford through to play then champions of England Arsenal in the 3rd round. Normally you would associate Blenheim Palace with international tourists and dog walkers. However, in 100 days' time, 5,000 competitors, including myself, will be taking a leap of faith in this lake and starting one of the biggest triathlons the UK has to offer this summer. It's been a decade now since Oxford moved to their new home here, the Kassam Stadium on the outskirts of the city. It's a place which has seen highs and lows for the U's, including most recently that return to the Football League.
Potter to wrap it up! Oxford United are back in the Football League!
But it's here, where the Manor Ground used to lie, where many were considered to be Oxford United's spiritual home. We've come back today with a few faces from Oxford United's history. Malcolm Crosby and Joey Beecham were integral to the youth's promotion from Division 2 to Division 1 in 1996, with their roles both on and off the pitch, while Jack Casley, United's first ever professional, made his debut for the club over 6 decades ago. A very special shirt for a very special cause. Those were the words used by Oxford United as they unveiled their plans to unite local charity Special Effect with the Charlotte Knott Fund. Charlotte lost all 4 limbs to a serious illness in 2010, while Special Effect develops and creates computer games for children just like Charlotte. Limited edition shirts will be worn by the Oxford squad for the match against Rotherham United on the 17th of March, before being auctioned off after the match to raise funds for both causes. Charlotte and the team from Special Effect visited the training ground last week to meet the United squad, and Yellow Player was there to find out a bit more about the new partnership.
What Special Effect is all about is using technology, sometimes cutting edge technology, to help people with disabilities, everybody with disabilities, everyone who...
Statistics. They seem to be everywhere in football these days. Goals for, goals against, games since a win, clean sheets, the list goes on. For the fan they provide hours of discussion, often even argument, but for the teams they concern, they now form enough hard data to enable them to turn stats into usable information to relay to their players. At Oxford United they're putting this idea to use, and with the help of Mike Baugan, United's resident video analyst, they're using data to help shape the way United's players take on their opposition.
What I'm trying to do is provide objective feedback to the players and the coaching staff about the performances that they've been putting in, both in training and obviously on the pitch during matches. So I'll cut up individual videos of players so they can see their own personal performance, as well as creating statistical kind of database where we can plot a player's performance.